As my papa used to say, if I ever drive down this road again, that'll be twice. So I'm headed down this road. See y'all in a little bit. So good morning from the side of the road in Desertland, Nevada. There's Virga falling all around. It's quite beautiful. It's about 60 degrees. I guess we're sitting at, oh, how high are we? Oh, 5,500 feet. I've been living in the truck for 4 days now. This is my 4th day. And I thought I would just give you like a little tour of it. Just take a break. I was gonna brush my teeth, do my morning, like drain the water out of the ice chest stuff, get all that sorted. Yeah, just check out what I got here. Obviously, front seat, got my GPS navigation, charging stuff in that seat, extra sweater, sun sleeves. Back seat, I've got my heavy duty pads if I wanna ride this thing real fast. That's my unicycle. Got that in the charger, ready to go. Ice chest, we got, watermelon spilling. JT gave me that watermelon this morning, thank you. That ice is out, time to re-up. I'll put that over here in the trash can. Back of the truck, got charcoal, the big ice chest, over to keep the main ice, the water, extra water, beer, protein drinks, got my coffee cream, generator, fuel, refilling my water bottles. It's cheaper to buy a couple bottles and then just refill it with that. That's a big ass burrito JT got me for breakfast. And of course inside the old Paracamper, it's been lived in, so this is what it looks like in a lived in state. I got salt on the carpet. I gotta get the salt off from the salt desert. I got my helmet and my camera and my phone charging up here. That's extra blanket in case it gets cold. Luggage, dirty laundry, free flight gear. Underneath here we got motor wing, another set of free flight gear, different harness. Got a paramotor stashed on the side here, helmet. I built a new frame for this trip. Got me a steel frame. It's gonna hold up a lot better than the old card table I was using. And I got buku storage underneath it, should I need it. Extra paramotor, of course. Shoes, pee jug. It was pretty tight quarters, but you know, all I need to do is sleep, traveling. This is a road trip. I've been a driver for most of my life. Before I was a pilot, before I was anything else, I was driving. I was doing, That's really beautiful, the Virga falling over the mountains there. Squirrel! Why I'm not shooting a time lapse of this while I'm on the side of the road, I don't know. Let's see what it looks like behind me here. High desert. Oh look, a whole new parking area right here around the corner. If I'd have just taken a right, I would have found that. I'm just on the side of the exit here. You know, you pull over, you do these things, it's all good. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, get back on the road. Where's the good content? How do I make good content? Here we go. I think when I say content, I mean contrast. Feels so good though. The temperature's great, the humidity's low. This is what I came for, just to feel this air. Feels great. I'm pushing on to Oregon today. I'm going on to Pine Mountain, and once I get there, I can kind of slow down slightly. Do a 4-hour shoot instead of an 8-hour shoot. But Pine Mountain's gonna be the first stop. Then I'm aiming for like Cape Kiwanda, up into Washington, meet some guys there, on into north of Seattle, like all the way almost to Canada, and then turn around and start working my way back. Might go through, hell, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at the weather day to day, but I don't know that I'll make it in time to fly Pine Mountain tonight. I'm not gonna push it like super hard, but I ain't gonna loiter too long either. I'm gonna get stretched out, do some exercise, brush my teeth, get back on the road. Buckled up, believe it or not. I'm in Elko, Nevada, and I'm headed back to Interstate 80, going west. Got a blinking yellow arrow. I've never seen a blinking yellow arrow. They don't have those in Louisiana. Didn't read about them from my driver's test either, so that's something new. I guess the world is progressing. I better progress along with it. No, I had mentioned, you know, travel earlier, and when you go into travel mode, it's like, I don't know, I get in a different mindset, man. I'm just shooting, looking, driving. You You know, I'll stop, I'll fly, but it's more about the drive. It's more about being comfortable in your seat, you know, stopping and exercising and stretching out. All that stuff is wildly important when you're traveling on the road. You know, brushing your teeth, stuff like that. You got to develop your rhythm, and you can sleep anytime. You take naps, drive in the night, stay up late. I mean, there's no schedule. You just, if it's something you want to do and you can do it, you do it. You don't try to push too hard to do anything. I'd like to fly Pine Mountain tonight, but I know after driving all day, it may not be the night to do it, or it may be amazing, and I might do it anyway. I usually do it anyway. But flying sleep deprived is its own set of problems. Yeah, you got to be real careful doing stuff like that. Yesterday, I didn't hook up my speed bar, and I lost it. I couldn't dig it out. I mean, I could take off without a speed bar, but I shouldn't have. I got distracted during my pre-flight, talking to people. Distractions, I should have started over. But I landed as soon as I realized it. I fumbled for it slightly, but it was pretty early in the day, still some thermals banging off. It was only a few pilots up. I landed, did a top landing in the thermal conditions. I set it way back though. I didn't want to get nailed by any ugly rotor. So I set it down a little further back. It was crossing out of the north. I was playing safe margins. First time I'd flown that site, so I needed to keep some safe margins, you know, but I figured it out as the night went on. I went out and in and up and down and all around that mountain. I done got point of the mountain north side figured out. And I'm headed off to do something where I can do more, I guess. But I'm pushing west. I'm pushing west, and I'm trying to look at everything as I go. Take a little video of it. That's how we're doing it. Airport, next right. But I can't stop and fly. I gotta make some miles. Gotta make some miles. And it's kind of windy for flying anyway. There's storms at Virga. Everything's kicking off. Like thermals are, when they light off here, they light off here. Like the whole world turns loose in one cycle. I say that. You get little cycles. You get little cycles too. But when it shifts gears, in the desert, it goes from like second to fifth. It jumps real fast. More so than back home where we have the moisture content. High moisture content keeps saying the weather. I like the weather. You know me. I'm always looking, studying, observing. I know how to read it now. I figured out how to read it. I see what's happening. I see where I need to be. Traveling from area to area, you can't really get a bead on what's happening because you're always driving into new weather. When you drive several hours, you drive into new weather. You just about got to go several hours to do it, unless something's changing. But I'm just pushing into the weather. Whatever this is, it's been pushing over these mountains this whole 4 days. It's been the same pattern, so it's the same weather pushing in from the northwest. That's the way I'm going. So that's the way it's been. There's been a little east in it here and there. Coming east off the plains, coming northwest at the point. The point always does about the same thing though. The time I was there before was an unlucky. There was a big storm that kind of mashed it, I think. Yeah, funky anomaly. Sometimes it don't kick off there. Sometimes you get that using. There's the highway patrol. Nevada don't mess around. They got trucks here. I like that. So I'm gonna put the camera down and make some miles now. Y'all enjoy. There are 2 new developments on this trip. We just got about 10 drops of rain on the windshield. It's about the 3rd time that's happened. But the first time today, I've been seeing it fall the whole time I've been here. There's been rain falling out of the clouds, but none of it's hitting the ground. It just evaporates as soon as it gets into this desert. It's gone, the air eats it. The ground don't even get to it yet. The air eats up the moisture. That's how dry it is out here. Just breathing and talking. I need to drink some water, but I can't do both. Here, maybe I can. I'm pretty crafty on the road enough. You learn how to be crafty. So it's a beautiful drive. Before I left, I had a bent rim, and I thought it was a bad tire. I changed tires and it got worse. And I had it balanced and aligned. He said, no, that's good, but it was still shaking. And I could feel it, like, what is it? Just take the tire off, put a new tire on. I don't know, you tell me. New tire come in, next day put it on. It's not the tire, it's the rim. We looked at it as it was spinning, trying to figure it out. It was the rim. Rim's bent. I mean, I've taken a couple hard licks in the truck. I can't tell you when or where, but there was some of them where I said, ow. wow. I'm glad the rim took the brunt of it. I could get that fixed. And I did. We changed out the bad rim, and it was shaking so bad that it seemed like I couldn't tell if the other ones needed it or not. And the thing came in the day before I left, and we switched it out, and it did fix that one. But the other ones are shaking. And I'm finna put some miles on this thing, so I'm gonna order some rims from Portland. Around Portland, wherever the place is that Kevin gave me the number to. And then I'm gonna go there, and they're gonna have everything to switch them out. So that's the plan. I gotta do that. Got work to do. I'll be back with you. So I found myself looking ahead, and I could see rain falling. I thought this would be a great time to take a shower in the desert. Of course, it stopped raining as soon as I pulled over. I ain't gonna show you the shower. This is how you shave. I got the shower already. This is what's going on. Pro tip, mix soapy water, and you can use it in your bug sprayer, and you can take showers with it. Keep it in a fresh jug back of the truck. Probably need to get extra jugs and mount them in there if I'm gonna do it right. I have had 2 in the past, and that was a pleasantry, but then you had 2 water jugs back there to lug around. You gotta get the right consistency with the soapy water. Go get me a fresh rag. Soap applicator. Oh, that's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. I'm gonna use the camera as my mirror. I need to zoom in a little bit. Okay. Get the whiskers massaged and soaped up good. No, I'll have to use a real mirror. I got one. Damn, I should have been prepared. I ain't done this in a while. I thought I'd use the camera and make a video about it. Here we go. Man, it's already drying up. Already drying up on me. Oh, now I know why they use hot water. It was raining, it was raining when I stopped. I wanted to do this in the rain, but now the sun's shining, that hot desert sun. I let a little hit my skin. I've been protecting myself so much, I'm still pretty pasty on the top parts. I don't want to get sunburned on like day 4, that would be terrible. Scratch that one off too, why not? Woohoo. Ladies like it like that. Right, Jen? I think I'm shaved up. Now it's rinse off with all the little loose whiskers. And the water just vanishes here in the desert. I can use the camera to wipe my face off though. It was dusty. I ain't used it in a while. Nice. All right, that's it. Shave time's over. We're shooting a time lapse. You can't stop a time lapse too soon or you ruin it. Well, you gotta give it its fair amount of time to get what it needs to get, especially weather time lapses. But I need a hat and glasses and stuff. That's the desert, hold on. And apparently that was all she wrote for vlogging on this day. I spent the whole day driving. This was my hard push over to, this was a rest stop. A rest stop? Oh, come on, Kyle. You know, I was watching the weather. I didn't just drive straight. I pulled over a few times, took some video, saw fire burning. I thought, ooh, that could turn into something nasty, which ultimately it did. I believe the entire western U.S. got a light after this. But there was some cool weather coming through. Stopped, got some time lapses, just did my thing. The way I usually do it is I drive for an hour and a half, pull over, and just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do something. Refill the bug sprayer, shoot a time lapse, take a little vlog, I don't know, just whatever you do. Brush your teeth, take a whiz, refill your water bottles. But man, it was a lot of miles this day. It was a lot of miles. And I didn't make it to Pine Mountain. This hill here was so much steeper than it looks on video. Like, it's insane. Video doesn't do the scenery justice. I saw so much, it was so amazing. I wished I could have flown, but the weather wasn't super cooperative for flying this day. So I just drove and did video, slept in the desert, in the Oregon desert, and then the next morning I popped over to Pine Mountain, and I believe that's where the next video will kick off. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm just gonna let it play on out. Much love, everybody. Kyle out.